about the death of this Lagos businesswoman and this popular pastor. This is the wife of this popular pastor, Pastor Ighodalo. The cause of im death, how e take happen, wetin sup gangan. I wan yarn you the tori as e dey hot. Make una sit down, make una calm down. But before I yarn you this story, make una go online, make una go Gistube TV on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, on all social media wey una dey. Make una click the subscribe button. You sabi as e dey go now. As you dey click the subscribe button now, na the thing wey go make us dey give you confirm gist. Make we go, you go dey our thoughts say, we gats give you update on how things dey go. You sabi now, na confirm tori wey I wan yarn you be that. So na how this woman take die. Most people don sabi say, this woman na businesswoman, she be wife of one popular pastor for Lagos, she be this, she be that. But most people no sabi the tori wey dey behind her death. I go give you correct tori from BBC News as e dey hot. Gistube TV is reporting. Ibidunni Ighodalo, Pastor Ibidunni family don do autopsy for her dead body. Before her death though, she shared some information about the Ibidunni Ighodalo Foundation plans for in vitro fertilization with T.Y. Bello. Mona sit down, Mona calm down. See, before in death, she don't start to dey plan how she go do her 40th birthday, because she be 39 when she kpai. So she dey plan say, may help like 40 couples. May help them, on top this fertility matter. Most people know they get issue, with giving birth and the likes. So she don't dey plan say she go on her 40th birthday. She no need surprises, she no need gifts. Even she talk she follow her friend T.Y. Bello. She follow and talk say, she no want surprises, she no want gifts, she no want all those things on her birthday. Say wetin dey her mind be say, may in help 40 couples. May in help 40 couples. He follow T.Y. Bello chat for us, and he talk say, sweetie, it's my 40th next month, and I want to help 40 couples to have their babies. What do you think? That is all I want. No party, no surprise, nothing. I just want to make 40 homes happy. Could you imagine such benevolence, such good heart? And even with this, she's going to be spending a whole lot of money on this thing, because it is not cheap. It is not cheap. Well, as she said, at exactly 11:39 p.m. on Saturday, this message land the phone of T.Y. Bello. We tell tori people on Monday say, na her waka to find pikin make she and Ibidunni become close friends. No be secret say the wife of Trinity House Pentecostal Church founder pastor Ighodalo don try many times to born pikin with IVF, but e no dey successful. But this no stop am to help people wey wan try IVF, even if e go cost her money and time. The reason why e no happen for some people na say dem no fit do screening, because some of the tests too cost. See, this woman, she get good heart, she dey help people, but the cost of her death. I go yarn you. This test e cost na like $1,000. $1,000 just for the treatment to work for couples, just the test. But the full treatment minus the medicine and the stuff, na $5 million, $13,000. And she's willing to do this thing for 40 couples, for 40 good couples. Now on Sunday morning, her husband, Pastor Ighodalo, he said the call that shattered my life. The popular Nigerian pastor Mon's wife, Ibidunni Ighodalo, who has died at 39. A former beauty queen and wife of a popular Nigerian preacher has died, prompting shock and sadness in the country. Ibidunni Ighodalo died in the early hours of Sunday morning in Port Harcourt, in the southeastern part of the country. Well, the cause of her death was cardiac arrest, as said by the family after an autopsy was actually carried out. Ighodalo, 39, was due to celebrate her 40th birthday next month and had been traveling across the country to build isolation centers for coronavirus patients, her family said, as well as being the co-pastor of Trinity House Church in Lagos, Nigeria, along with husband Ighodalo. She also ran upscale luxury event services, a company in the country. Her husband described receiving the news of her death as the call that shattered his life. A lot of you know that I really shouldn't be here. He said during the funeral service he officiated on Sunday at 2 o'clock this morning. I received a call that shattered my life. Life is a deep mystery, you know, and the likes. He said so many things about that because he wasn't expecting such calls at that moment. Well, this late pastor and Lagos businesswoman, she died as a result of cardiac arrest. Cardiac arrest, you know, cardiac arrest. Well, may our gentle soul rest in perfect peace. So at this junction, I drop the curtain for today. I am a crazy from GStube TV. And at the story, I don't yarn you, so I don't yarn you the story. So if anybody want to talk nyanya matter for town, mona yarn them say the correct updates when I hear now from GStube TV. And a crazy, your favorite TV host and news reporter. Now yarn you the matter, now yarn you the story. On all social media platforms, make sure say una follow also on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Twitter. Make sure you follow us. Press the subscribe button.
Olamide is your what? Is your host on Celebrity Facts. On Celebrity Facts, you know how to do it. You know how to do it on Celebrity Facts, where we get to relate with you about certain celebrities. And on the show, we've talked about several celebrities, ranging from actors, actresses, artists, models, comedians, and lots more. Meanwhile, today, it's another dynamic edition. And I promise you, today's episode is going to be dynamic and it's going to be fun as usual. You are going to be educated and also be entertained. Well, today what am I going to be talking about? I'm going to be talking about one of, she's late now. She's a beauty queen. She runs an event brand. Who am I talking about? Well, it saddens my mind to announce to you that I'll be talking about the late Ibidunni Ighodalo. Just sit back. I'll be giving you facts about late Ibidunni Ighodalo today. Just sit back and enjoy. Well, before I proceed, I want to make a very big shout out to everybody that has been subscribing to our channel and everyone that has been following us on our social media. Thank you. You all are the real VP. Your subscribership and followership has been keeping us going. Thank you very much. We love you and we promise not to let you hold down. I also be dishing out to you interesting content. Just sit back. Now about Ibidunni Ighodalo. Well, she was born Ibidunni Ajayi and was the fifth child of family of 8 children. Well, she attended K. Kotun Primary School and Federal Government College, Oyo State for her secondary education. She graduated with a degree in microbiology from the University of Lagos. Ibidunni won the first ever Miss Lux in 1999, which brought her into limelight. As a matter of fact, Ibidunni founded the Elizabeth R, a PR and event management company, in 2003. She launched a luxury 4,000 capacity event center, the Dorchester, in 2014. She also has a bridal store, Avant-Garde, launched in 2016. Well, she met her husband on February 16, 2007 and recently celebrated their 13th wedding anniversary. She got married to Pastor Ighodalo. They have 2 children, a boy and a girl, through adoption. Her struggle with infertility and 11 failed IVF procedure led her to set up a foundation called Ibidunni Ighodalo Foundation. Meanwhile, Nigerians have been pouring out tributes after the news of her shocking death. Notable among them are Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Nollywood actresses Genevieve Naji, Funke Akindele Bello, a celebrity photographer T.Y. Bello, and the Speaker of the House of Representatives Femi Gbajabiamila, and others. Well, the Ighodalo and Olale Ajayi families are deeply saddened to announce the sudden loss of the beloved wife and daughter, Ibidunni Ighodalo, who passed away in the early hours of Sunday. Meanwhile, before she passed on, she had been traveling across the country to build isolation centers for COVID-19 patients across the country. Well, Mrs. Ibidunni was a beauty queen. She won the Miss, like I said earlier, she won the Miss Lux pageant in the 1990s. She was a queen of decorations and events. She had the ability to transform mundane settings into exquisite spaces. She was a rare talent. Her enthusiasm, creativity, and imaginations were the reasons why she was the number 1 go-to event planner in the country. Well, for her to be, popular that way, well, she is good at what she does. She was known for transforming Lagos into a fantasy land during the Christmas season. She was the reason why Lagos looked as astonishing as it did every Christmas. People used to come from all over to take in the enchanting sight, the magical light of the beautiful wonderland that she created. She was a philanthropist. She lived her life caring for, helping and giving to the less privileged and the orphans, the widows, the elderly, and many other people. Like I said earlier, she established the Ibidunni Ighodalo Foundation, the IIF, a non-profit organization to raise awareness about infertility and help couples who required fertility treatments such as in vitro fertilization, that is IVF, and intrauterine insemination. Through the foundation, she touched the life of many women by providing grants for them to pay for IVF treatment. She was a selfless woman who dedicated her life and resources to helping couples who were struggling to conceive. Well, like I said, it was so much sadness that we announced that popular event planner and former beauty queen Ibidunni Ighodalo had passed away. This deceased No, the deceased passed on in Port Harcourt early Sunday morning in her hotel room. She was 39 years. She was 39 years old. She was said to have been in Bayelsa and River States to help with the building of isolation centers for COVID-19 patients. We don't know actually how she died, and we do not have much information concerning her death, as the family would like some privacy in this sad time. We offer our sincere condolences to the family she leaves behind. May her soul rest in peace. Now, let me take a biography from the top again. Well, like I said, she was born in Ibadan on the 19th of July 1980. Like I said, she studied microbiology at the University of Lagos, Akoka. She further got training in business management from the Lagos Business School. She is a fellow of the National Institute Marketing of Nigeria, the NIMN. It all started while she was waiting to gain admission into the University of Lagos to study medicine. This was her father's choice, and being that she loved her dad so much very well, she also fell in love with the medical sciences, but unknown to her, Providence had charted another course for her. Her father, late Olale Ajayi, was the Student Union Government (SUG) of the University of Ibadan between 1967 and 1968. Due to an inexplicable error, Ibidun's admission letter to study medicine was somehow mixed up and sent to someone else, all to her dismay and disenchantment. No amount of tears could reverse human error. The young teen then was left with no choice than to study other science-related courses. This in a way made her ambivalent on what career to pursue. While still in school, Ibidun Ajayi participated in the beauty contest, which she eventually won and was crowned Miss Lux, and that was the beginning of a new stage in her life. She got married to Pastor Ighodalo in 2007. Each day she came up with one career or the other. I want to be a pilot. She would cry to her husband, Pastor Ighodalo. The next day she was thinking of becoming an engineer. At a point she gave up on her indecisiveness. Over the last 15 years, she has no doubt dominated the events management and decoration business in Nigeria, especially in Lagos and Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, and also the commercial base of Nigeria. Her entry into that space really changed the headlines. For instance, everyone is talking about the 15 amazing days of great discounts and wonderful giveaways she instituted to push the boat out at that landmark. The narrative behind her foray into the events management sphere will make a good read anytime and any day, and this is a fact that can be verified from her past work. Well, now let's talk about how she founded the Ibidunni Ighodalo Foundation. Like any newly married couple, according to her, my husband, Pastor Ighodalo, and I look forward to starting our family and holding our children in our arms. You can imagine our dismay when, after getting married in 2007, we watched the years roll by without a child of our own. After several doctors' appointments, we were told that we would not have children unless we sought treatment through assisted reproduction. This was the doctor's report we received, but we choose to believe God's own report, unshaken in our faith, as we firmly believe that we will have our children. Well, this was according to her. Along the journey, she met women who only needed one round of a treatment she had done 9 times. The only thing holding them back was either the lack of finance or the psychological support needed to get through it. It was at that point she decided to stop thinking about herself and start trusting God to help these couples fulfill their dreams of having children. On the morning of her last birthday, she thought about not having children at long, and while praying, there and then she made a covenant with God and told him that she would leave it completely in his hands. Well, that was how the Ighodalo Foundation was born. According to her, she wanted people to instead see couples in waiting as blessed mothers and fathers of nations. Upon thinking about the weight of this dream, she started out feeling a little reluctant, especially when she thought about the privacy she might lose. However, when she thought about the unending joy it would bring to people's lives, it seemed to be that it would be worth the sacrifice. Then she thought about the Ibidunni Ighodalo Foundation. But unfortunately, last Sunday, we lost Ibidunni Ighodalo to the cold hand of death in Port Harcourt, River State. Well, may our soul rest in peace. We are District TV. We send our condolences to the family and everybody. It's just, may our soul rest in peace. May God forgive our sins. Well, here we come to the end of Celebrity Facts on District TV with your favorite host, the Olamide. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all social media at District TV, and follow me personally on all social media at the Olamide_10. Thank you till next time. We love you.